presents. This holiday season, I decided to gift myself with presents. Christmas season was once one of my favorite times of the year. However, what was once a joyful occasion and time of the year has turned into a hectic, oftentimes joyless fiasco, with so many beings driving themselves into debt, all for the sake of consumerism. But I digress. I have also been reframing how I celebrate and honor myself during this time, not only this season, but daily. Digging deep into my heart, and asking myself, what does presence feel like to me? How do I maintain presence? What is authentic expression for my being? How do I authentically allow my energy to express? How do I make space for connection? What is family? Who are my close friends? Who do I share my joy with? How do I define family? How do I make space for connection? Who are my close friends? Who do I share my joy with? All of these questions, both extremely beautiful and profound in their own way. In the turn of this page to the next chapter, I not only plan to answer, but embody these beautiful questions. While these beautiful questions swirled within my awareness, I felt the intense urge building to document the unfolding of these questions for me to be able to look back and celebrate the joys, the fun, the laughter, the unfolding. Funny enough, it's often in the times of rest and relaxation for me that instant inspiration strikes to play around, to have fun, to create. I've been writing more. My poems have just been flowing out of me, and music has been flowing out of me. And I've been connecting deeper with myself through journaling and playing the guitar and just really having fun editing videos, like not even really to release them, just to edit them and have fun with them, like play with transitions, play with stock videos and images, like really let my creativity fly and soar without any rule book or any limitations or any conditions, allowing my spirit to come out and play, essentially. I always find that it's in these beautiful spaces that I end up with the videos that I find to be masterpieces, the poems that are like masterpieces to me, the songs that just basically write themselves, And I find myself plucking the strings, coming up with a beautiful melody that I would not be able to even be aware of if I was in my head, and if I was trying to make this a serious thing and be like, oh, I need to do this because this needs to be uploaded tomorrow or something like that. But no, I've just been relaxing and letting it flow and giving myself that space to be able to feel inspired to create and to want to create, I don't ever want my creativity to feel like a chore. Always want it to be very fun and free-flowing and spontaneous. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what comes up, what I create, what comes together, because I find myself in the editing process. It's a very intuitive process for me now. And funny enough, I really used to hate editing, but now it's one of my favorite parts, along with filming and of course these voiceovers. I really, really, really love them, and playing with the different nuances in my voice and just honestly letting the stream of consciousness flow, not really having a script, just opening to what comes out, and oftentimes being very surprised and amazed and oh my God, that's amazing, you know? So yeah, I'm making a lot of space for more of those beautiful moments to just flow and releasing control a lot. I've been surrendering to just life and the flow of life and realizing like I don't have to make everything happen myself. I can like just sit back and relax. And I have found that the fruits of my labor have been paying themselves, been basically showing themselves to me from not forcing anything, and just relaxing and receiving the inspiration and receiving what comes up. Because this is honestly like a form of journaling and meditation to me, kind of like listening to what wants to come up from inside. And yeah, I've really been connecting with myself more and more in this way. Like it's really like lighting me. Oh my God, the smile on my face. It lights me up so much to just flow like this and to be able to flow like this without any restrictions or anything holding me back, like not being in my head too much. Like, should I say this or should I do that? That's not going to go there, like just letting it flow and kind of going back on what I was saying about editing. I find that like I kind of just put video clips together and then like I'll add an audio track, and I find that it literally perfectly like matches. Like everything about this process is just so intuitive, and I'm just like really really in love with it. Like, oh my God. It's so fun. Like, yeah, it just lights me up. It gets my inner child so excited. So I'm so excited to not only explore more for myself, but to allow more vulnerability in and to get into that space of wanting to share more and being okay with sharing more and opening myself up to connection, because that's one thing that I've realized in my stillness, that my soul was just like craving deep connections and deep friendships and genuine friendships, like beings that I don't necessarily have to talk to every day, but when we talk, it's like beautiful conversation. And even if we don't have conversation, just breathing together and just existing together, like that is just chef's kiss to me. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it here. I really enjoyed this stream of consciousness, and I am opening myself up to welcome more of it. I love you. Thank you. You're amazing. Keep being you. Mwah.